Around 14 centuries ago, in the tribal society of Arabia, where women were commonly treated as property, Khadija bint Khuwailid sent a marriage proposal to the Prophet Muhammad. This act was not merely an expression of love, but a declaration of female autonomy, decision-making, and economic agency. For if Islam had regarded women as submissive or merely veiled beings, the first marriage would not have been initiated by a woman who was herself a successful merchant and who proposed marriage. This historical episode refutes the notion that a woman must depend on her father, brother, or husband for permission. In 1825, in Kolu, Baluchistan, the shepherd and poet Mast Taq Ali fell in love with a married Baloch woman named Semu. Their love did not become a cause of scandal or immorality, but was accepted by Samu's husband, family, and tribe. And over time, their bond became a symbol of poetry and spirituality. Mast was later revered as Hazrat Mast Taq Ali, and Samu remembered as an emblem of devotion and fidelity, showing that Baloch society once held generous spiritual values and did not consider killing in the name of honor an inevitable rule. Yet over the following century and a half, tribal customs gradually used religion as a cover to criminalize women's freedom. The idea of honor, originally a code of tribal respect, was slowly set against religion. If a man chooses a bride by his own will, he is called brave and manly. But if a woman does the same, she is labeled shameless and rebellious. In 2014 in Lahore, 18-year-old Saba Maqsood was attacked by her father and brothers for marrying by choice. She survived, later forgave them, and they were released under Pakistani law. Such crimes can be neutralized by forgiveness. According to the Human Rights Commission's 2022 report, over 1,000 women are killed annually in honor-related crimes in Pakistan, most often by their own relatives. In 2016, Kandil Baloch was murdered by her brother for asserting her identity online. Although initially convicted, her killer was later freed after parental pardon, an incident that damaged Pakistan's global reputation and drew international media attention. In 2023 in Baluchistan, women named Bano Saktai and Kanza married by choice. A video of Bano holding the Quran surfaced in which she said, "Bara, sumna ijasat snume," meaning you have permission only to shoot me, not to decide for me. Shortly after, Bano was murdered, while state institutions, courts, and religious leaders remained silent. Here a woman lifting the Quran was not met with respect because she sought to live without a man's permission. The same year, a girl in Dera Murad Jamali was killed for not returning home after marriage, and her killers remain free with no resolution. When assemblies pass resolutions for Palestine, one must ask whether Baloch girls are not human. Science and psychology show there is no natural or genetic basis for honor killings. Rather, they are social constructs born of male dominance and cultural coercion. UNIS 2019 report finds that a large percentage of Pakistani parents believe girls should not choose their spouse, and WHO and UN research indicate that most violence against women in South Asia is perpetrated by close family members. This problem is not limited to Baluchistan, but appears nationwide in various forms. Karakari in Sindh, so-called honor killings in Punjab, practices like Vani and Swara in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and deprivation of inheritance in Gilgit-Baltistan, reflecting the same belief that a woman has no independent identity. Although Pakistan enacted laws against honor killings in 2016, the forgiveness clause still allows offenders to escape punishment. Courts and police, hampered by lack of evidence and influence, often fail to deliver justice. The Supreme Court ruled in 2018 that honor killings are crimes against society, yet implementation has lagged. The question remains, if the tribal society of 1825 could tolerate Mast Taq Ali's love, why can a woman in 2025 not marry by choice? If Khadijah's proposal was a part of faith, why is a woman's decision now treated as a crime? When a man raises the Quran, it is taken as a sign of piety. But when a woman raises the Quran pleading to save her life, she is often considered expendable. Not religion. The time has come to change the narrative against honor killings in Pakistan. Curricula should teach women's autonomy, Islamic teachings, and human rights. The legal loophole allowing pardons must be abolished and such murders classified as crimes against the state. Media, dramas, and education should reshape societal mindsets so that every voice like Banosatsk Sizazai's, Bira Sum Nea Jaset Nume becomes a banner of resistance and revolution. This phrase is not merely words, but a philosophy, a manifesto, a demand that women will no longer seek permission, but will decide about their lives, bodies, and relationships. Though bullets may silence a woman, her voice will no longer be erased from history.